If you are looking for an investment vehicle as a beginner, I will advise you to invest in ETF. ETF stands for Exchange Traded Fund. Exchange Traded Fund is a type of investment fund that comprises different stocks, different shares, or different commodities. What it simply means is that it has different assets that you can invest into. And the important thing about investing in ETF is that it allows you to diversify. You can spread your risks across many assets. You can spread your risks across shares. You can spread your risks across bonds. You can spread your risks across different commodities. You have various assets that you can invest into. So you have the opportunity to diversify. Another important thing about investing in ETF is that it allows you to buy and sell your ETF at any time that you want to sell it. And above all, it is being managed by professionals. So stick around while I take you through the process on how you can invest in ETF. If you are new here on this channel, I give for free investing tips, good business ideas, simple and easy way that you can manage your finances. Also on this channel, you can get access to items at affordable prices. If you are interested, you can check on the link on my comment section. It is right on Temu Shop. Even if you do not have the money right now, you can go for window shopping. You can just check it out and see those products that you might have interest in, like kitchenwares, like clothing, bags, shoes, electronics, and the rest of them. I often tell my students before they start investing, you consider these 3 questions. If you are able to answer these questions, it will help you to make the right choice of ETF that you might want to invest into. And if you are also willing to be part of our online classes, you can click on the join that is before your screen. First question that you should ask yourself, it serves as an investment goal. So these are the questions that you should ask yourself before you make any investments, including this particular one, the ETF. Number 1 question is, what do I want to achieve? Are you saving for a short-term plan or for a long-term plan? You need to ask yourself that question. That will also help you to know the type of ETF that you are going to make choice of. I'm going to be explaining those type of ETF for you after this. So the second question that you are going to be asking yourself is that, how much can I invest? What is the amount of money I have that I can invest into ETF? There are some people that can invest 500,000. There are some people that is 100,000 that they can invest. So the amount that you can invest will also determine the type of ETF that you are going to make choice of. The third question that you should ask yourself is the risk tolerance. What is your risk tolerance? We have the low risk investment, the medium risk investment, and the high risk investment. So depending on the risks that you are able to tolerate will determine the one that you are going to go for. Before I go to the step-to-step guide on how you can start the investments, let me take you through the types of the ETF. Now let's look at the types of ETF. One is the dividend ETF. This will allow you to get a regular source of income. It serves as a regular source of income because the dividend you are going to be getting from this usually come quarterly. So for those of you that might want investments that will always bring you money quarterly or in 3 months, you can consider investing in the dividend ETF. The second one is the sector ETF. I've talked about the real estate investment trust is one example of the sector ETF. I have a content that I've put together on how you can invest in it. So if you are interested, you can check it out on my channel. So this sector ETF has to do with the healthcare investment trust, real estate investment trust, and also the tech trust also as well. So any of this sector you can decide to invest into depending on the one of your choice. Even if you come to a point that you don't even know which one to choose, your stockbroker will always be there to guide you and to give you some necessary information that you need to make the right choice. We also have the bond ETF, and the bond ETF, we have the government bonds and the corporate bonds. The government bonds are the bonds that are being issued by the government, while the corporate bonds are the bonds that are issued by corporate organizations. So, having known these types of ETF, let's look at the steps that you need to take towards investing in ETF. So the first thing that you need to do is to open an account. So I'm going to be using the Stanbic IBTC stockbroker platform to explain this to you. So these are some of the requirements. The first thing is the photocopy of your international passport or your driver's license or your permanent voter's card or your national ID card. Any one of these, you make a photocopy of it. And your passport photograph will also be needed as the signatory. If you are opening a corporate account, then the passport photograph of the signatories will need to be provided. Then the third item is the proof of address, and that will be seen on your utility bill. And the utility bill that you are going to be submitting should not be older than 3 months. Also, if you are a non-resident, your means of identification and proof of address will need to be certified or notarized for a proper documentation for them to certify that you are the real person as you claim. Having provided all those documents, the next thing is to effect your payment, and you can do that through check or through fund transfer. So if you are making your investments using Naira, you can just go directly with your Naira account and transfer to your wallet. But if you are investing using dollars, you will need to have a domiciliary account where you need to transfer from your dollar account. Having done that, the next thing is that 2 accounts will be opened on your behalf. The first one is the CSCS account. That is the Central Securities Clearing System account. The main purpose of this account is to help in tracking your transaction, your investments. That is the essence of this particular account. So even if you change a stockbroker, your investment will still be tracked with this particular account. So that is the purpose of this account. Then the second one, which is the in-house stockbroking account. This particular account will enable you to buy stocks and also to sell stocks. So this particular ETF you want to buy, with this in-house stockbroking account, it will help you to buy the particular ETF that you want to buy and also to sell it at any time whenever you want to sell it. So that is the purpose of these 2 main accounts. The moment those 2 accounts are opened, you have access to your ETF. You will see the number of units that is being purchased with a certain amount which you have found your wallet, and you will also have the opportunity to sell it whenever you want to sell it. You will also be receiving some notification that will be sent to you whenever there's any update, maybe the current price, you get update on it as well. Investing right from Nigeria, I said earlier that you can consider Stanbic stockbroker, you can consider Afri Invest, you can consider Meristem. So you can consider any one of these 3. And if you are investing outside Nigeria, maybe from US, Canada, UK, or any part of the world, you can consider Bamboo Investment Platform, Risevest. You can also consider Chaka. So these are the investment platform that you can consider if you are watching outside Nigeria or you are investing outside Nigeria. You can invest as little as 5,000 naira. That of Stanbic, you can invest as little as 5,000 naira in any of the type of ETF that you want to invest into. Please, at the end of this content, let me know if you have any question or you need more clarity on what I've just discussed. I'll be willing to assist. I'll be willing to make my own contribution and suggestion to the best of my knowledge. Thank you for your lovely time, and I hope to see you again in my next content.